want him to spend as much time with her as he can so he can make an informed decision when I was unsaid is when he picks me, is the unsaid part of that sentence. Now, Kyra comes out in this little string two-piece, very much putting her body on display. But even though she's half naked and putting her body on display, she's still guarded and not opening up emotionally. And both the men who have some type of connection with her are saying the same thing and having the same reservations. And she thinks because she's flaunting all of her body, and men are visual creatures, they're not just visual creatures. Like, that will pull them in, but in order to, you have to open up and be vulnerable and create actual connections with people in order to have any long-term ability with that person. That's not a word. And you can literally see it. Like, I feel like if Jason wasn't such a good dude, while he was having that conversation, I know you could literally see him gravitating toward Liz, who was a bit more covered up in the hot tub. But she's opened up to Jason in ways that Kyra has not, to strengthen their connection. And Kyra just assumes that, I want you to pick me, so look at my body, pick me type of thing is going on with her. But you can see that the men there are emotionally intelligent enough to see past what she's got going on. I hope. I'm giving them a lot of grace. Hopefully they don't let me down. Okay, so Amber and Chris sit down and have a conversation, and they get back on the page over the kiss that happens, and then she reluctantly kisses him. I feel like she is holding on to him. I feel like they're trying to build this narrative for this great love redemption arc for Chris, and Amber got stuck in the role as Cinderella, and she is really Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and it's just the something that's not clicking for me personally. It's just something, when I look at it, it don't look cohesive, or it doesn't look, some is not, some ain't right. So this episode is really boring. Ain't nothing really going on. They just having different conversations. Alexis says she feel like AJ and Kyra don't do nothing but argue with each other. There's always constant conflict between the two of them. Joelle and Vernisha are glad that they got their shit straight and that he was big enough to come and apologize. And she told him, don't do nothing else. I'm going to really put you in a doghouse. They slept in the same bed, but apparently they didn't do nothing. She better than me, because I'd have put that. All right, so Kyra and Jason have a conversation, and he's really just trying to get some clarity. Like, what is it that you want? What direction do you want us to go into? She's acting wishy-washy. She's doing a lot of double talking. It's not making much sense. And at this point, Jason is like, listen, this is becoming really a headache, and I don't really have to deal with this. I have a connection with Liz. She's giving me the communication. She's being open and honest about what it is and where we're going and how we're going to get there. So I don't necessarily have to do this with you. And then Alexis thinks her relationship with AJ she's delusional, is on a better even footing than Kyra. So I don't know. I don't know if somebody's getting eliminated after this or what. Or are we done with eliminations now? I'm not sure what's happening. This review might end up being real short because I feel like it's a lot of blah, 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 blah. Who getting kicked off? Like, for real, looking dumb in the face when they ask about what you want to do. Kyra's confusing fucking people. Jason's like, he don't know what he finna do. Like, Liz or Kyra, pick one. Pick one. Think long, choose wrong. What you gonna do? Ugh. Okay, let me just try and fast forward through the commercials and get to the end of this. Okay, so Jason has picked Liz. Joelle picked Vernisha. Chris picked Amber. And now it's up to AJ. And he's waffling between Kyra and Alexis. And he don't know what he gonna choose or what he gonna do. And they're like, well, you gonna have to make Tommy's like, you gonna have to make a decision. You gonna have to make a player pimp decision, sir. Because this is the final rundown. What you gonna do? So they're giving him more time to figure out what he wants. Child, pick one and come on here. Both of them are kind of insufferable. So either or, what does it really mean? So here's what I feel like is about to happen. Kyra and all her wishy-washiness is about to take her ass home. She is still, this man is sitting here with her like, what are we doing? What's going on? Do you choose me? Or are you still trying to go with Jason? Blah, blah, blue, blue. And she's still wishy-washy with it. She gonna be on the outside looking in about 45 seconds. If the way this is going, unless they edited something of her conversation out, she finna go home. Well, what did I say? Her answers are the reason why she's going home. And he was like, you're fence straddling and you want to do both things and you continue to waffle. At this point, you should know what you're doing, with which direction you're going. She kept with that wishy-washy shit. And he was like, that's okay, because I've decided that you're not ready to love. And thank you for your services. Peace out. How you gonna tell her she's not ready to love, but then you're not ready to let go of her hand? What the indecisiveness is going on? And it feels like the mess is going to continue over into the next episode. And Alexis may get the boot. Fooling around. They still ain't eliminated. Oh, okay. This gave me a headache. This is my recap and review of Ready to Love. Or as I like to call it now, Plate of Foolishness. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a kid. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.